Case 1. He called himself an amazing father. The judge saw the numbers.
Okay, Miss Allen, you're back. It
Yes.
looks like you brought someone with you. What's going on?
King. So he's my nephew's father,
Okay.
and I need help. Mom's paying child support. I feel it's only fair that dad pays child support for, his child.
Okay. And you said for your nephew, if I remember correctly, there were 2 children, right?
Yes, he's just the father of the 4-year-old.
All right.
Yes.
All right. But you said he was around. I
He
remember
does,
you saying
and
that.
he even dropped off some school supplies. He brought him a backpack, and he got him, the scissors and Crayolas and stuff. But he didn't help with school clothes.
All right.
Miss Allen returns to court, bringing her nephew's father, King Jackson. She's caring for his 4-year-old son and demands child support, arguing it's only fair since the child's mom already pays her regularly.
Right. Have you ever asked him to help with school clothes or do anything more?
He knows school starts.
So that's a no.
That's a no.
Okay. How do you know he knows that school started?
Because the summer just ended and the school starts, and he knows his baby's going to go to, kinder. He knows that the baby's starting pre-K. So, he brought school supplies. Why wouldn't he think to bring school clothes?
Well, that's true. That's true.
Judge questions if Miss Allen ever directly asked for help with school clothes. She admits no, expecting him to step up automatically after bringing supplies, but ignoring essential clothing needs for the child.
You all have a decent relationship, though.
We do. And he's sometimey. He comes, when he wants.
That was funny.
Just listening to her, that's it.
Okay. All right. I'll get to you in just a second, okay?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Continue.
Basically, that's it, My sister's not doing her part. He does sometimey part, and, it's just getting old.
Okay.
My nephew deserves more.
Miss Allen describes him as sometimey, only showing up when he wants. She stresses that her nephew deserves far more consistent involvement and reliable support from his own biological father.
So at this point, you are wanting to place him on child support?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I don't know have you talked to him before today? Because I don't know if he knew this, because he has this look on his face and shaking his head. You haven't discussed this with him?
We haven't. We haven't.
Where is this coming from?
Not that you legally have to, you don't.
Well, okay, he knows that mom is paying child support. He knows that my sister's paying me child support for her 2 kids.
Mr. Jackson appears shocked, unaware of today's purpose. Miss Allen points out he knew the mom pays her child support, so he should have anticipated being held accountable for his child too.
I think it's only fair he paid child support for 1 kid. He had to have known this was coming. He knew that I had put my sister on child support.
Okay.
I knew that.
I think you did.
You think I did?
I think you did.
Okay.
All right. All right. So is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him? Because it seems like he has a lot to say.
Let's hear what he's got to say.
Okay. Sir, is
Yes,
your
ma'am.
last name King or your first name King?
First name's King.
First name is King. What's your last name?
Jackson.
Okay.
Judge confirms the father's full name as King Jackson and observes his stunned, head-shaking reaction. It's finally time to shift focus and hear directly from the surprised defendant himself.
Mr. Jackson, what's going on here?
You guys tell me. I don't know what's going on here.
You were unaware of the reason that you were coming to court today?
I'm just here.
Okay, you got served with paperwork. Did you read it?
No.
So you just showed up without reading? You just came to court not knowing what was going on?
Well, I'm not going to miss court.
Well, I can appreciate that. Thank you. You're about the first person that is come in here and recognize that you should come to court when you are ordered to come to court. But you didn't read the paperwork, so you're not aware of anything.
Mr. Jackson admits arriving completely blind, not reading the served papers or discussing anything beforehand. Despite this, he proudly insists he's never been inconsistent in his involvement with his son.
I'm in the blind about all this, and nothing was discussed or anything like that. Just prior to, sent you a text message here. I think I still got it.
You sent her a text message?
Yeah, we communicate. We communicate back and forth.
Okay.
So for her to say that I'm inconsistent, I don't know where she's getting that from.
Well, how would you describe, you going and seeing your son and everything like that?
Oh, I'm an amazing father, but of course, when you get in court, it's something totally different. So
He boldly declares himself an amazing father in court. The judge immediately challenges him to explain exactly how often he picks up and spends quality time with his young child.
What do you mean by amazing father? Like, explain that to me.
How often do you come and pick up your son?
Excuse me, Miss
Oh,
Allen.
I'm sorry. My apologies.
And I know you know better. You've been here before.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Don't be sorry.
Thank you, Judge.
Just don't do it.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Now,
thank you, Your
Mr.
Honor.
Jackson,
Yes.
you're welcome. Continue.
Being an amazing father, I go pick up my kids whenever I have the opportunity to. I do work at a bank here as a financial advisor.
All right.
So my schedule is not, it doesn't permit me to go pick them up like I would like to.
His bank financial advisor job restricts his schedule, but he claims to pick up his son whenever possible, taking him out to eat, and even purchasing necessary school supplies responsibly.
But through our text message and everything like that, I'm able to communicate with her and go pick them up. As she said before, dropping them off, picking them up, taking them out to eat, buying school supplies.
Wait a minute, just so I'm clear. So she has custody of both of her sister's kids.
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking both of the kids? Are you
No, just
okay?
mine.
You just taking your son?
Yes.
Okay, because you said kids, so I didn't know if this was this child or you had outside children.
No, well, just this one.
Okay, okay, I got you. I follow you.
Yeah.
And
so,
that matters because if you're going to be put on child support,
Clarification needed. He only takes his own son, not both kids. Earning $60K annually, any child support credits would depend on proving additional children outside this case.
you will get credit for any of the children that you have. You said you work at a bank. How much money do you make?
say about $60K a year.
Okay, all right. So you pick up your son, you take him places, you do things with him.
Yes,
Do you buy him clothes and everything like that for your home?
of course.
Okay. As far as Aunt's home though, Miss Allen's home, you don't.
I can't speak for our household. I
Okay.
can only speak for my household and when I have them. So,
All right.
other than that, yeah.
Okay.
He buys clothes only for visits at his home, not hers. He views formal child support as unnecessary waste, believing they could easily resolve everything privately outside of court.
So how do you feel about knowing that you're here today to be placed on child support at her request?
I think it's a waste of time, honestly. I think we could have settled out of court for all this, but hey, you got to go through the process. So let's go through it.
Okay, have you been giving her any financial assistance for your son up until now?
Yes,
All right, how have you been giving her financial assistance?
whenever she asks.
Okay,
He provides money only when directly asked. Miss Allen counters that she shouldn't constantly beg. He clearly knows his own child has ongoing daily needs and basic expenses.
how frequent do you ask him?
I don't like to ask frequently because I feel like he knows his child has needs, wants even, and I don't have to pick up the phone and say, hey, your child's gonna eat today. Hey, look, I even brought my electricity bill, like water,
This is
electricity, gas, $435 for electricity. I mean,
What does your bill have to do with my child?
your child lives in my home
Once a
and
year.
uses this electricity.
She presents her $435 electricity bill, emphasizing his child uses power, TV, and AC daily. Mr. Jackson argues child support shouldn't cover her personal household utilities or bills.
you know, watching TV or the enjoyment of the air conditioner, you know?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's just your child, you should pay.
Okay.
Financially.
Once again, you didn't answer the question. What
You're,
do your
you're,
bills have to do with my child?
you don't, if you're not gonna sit your child, if you're not gonna take care of your child and have your child with you, well, then you can pay financially,
Huh, okay.
right?
I choose to have my child with me, but hey, you know how you guys do.
Oh.
What does that mean? You guys do. What does that mean?
Heated debate erupts. If he's not providing full-time care, he must contribute financially. Miss Allen firmly demands fair support for the home where his child actually lives daily.
I'm not gonna get into that.
Oh, okay. But I asked you to. So what does that mean?
Yes, Shauna. As I said before, I think I'm an amazing dad. Her and her sister. How can I say it without being rude? They have certain ways about them.
I could kind of tell that from the last time that they were here.
They have certain ways about them. A little money hungry, if you want to say that. I'm gonna say that and not use the other term. But hey, to each his own. To each his own.
Okay.
Mr. Jackson accuses them of being money hungry without rudeness. He insists child support is strictly for the child's needs, not aunt's bills or any other responsibilities.
And she said some things about the electricity bill and everything like that.
Correct.
Do you think that child support should be
No, child
determined or
support is for the
spent
child.
on those expenses?
No, child support is for the child. Me paying your bills, you have another child there, you probably have other dudes there. That's not my responsibility. So
Do you think she was asking you to pay those bills?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. She need help.
Miss Allen explains she simply wants him to recognize and contribute to the household expenses where his child lives comfortably, enjoying basics like lights and air, conditioning every day.
Miss Allen, were you asking him to pay those bills, or what
No,
exactly
Judge, I
was?
want him to just get the knowledge that, you know, your child lives in a household. You are not contributing to that household, so therefore you contribute financially to your child, so that your child is taken care of.
Okay.
You know, so that when school comes, there's school clothes and there's backpacks and new shoes and you know.
Okay.
Right.
Judge observes their seemingly decent relationship and questions lack of prior discussion. Mr. Jackson confirms he has employer-provided health insurance available to potentially cover his son.
Well, I mean, I think I understand where both of you are coming from. You know, it's just ironic that, not that you have to have an agreement outside of court, right? That's not a requirement or anything like that. But considering that you all seem to have somewhat of a decent relationship, I just would think this would be a conversation that you all had first to try to see what you can work out. But I mean, nonetheless, we are here today. Do you have access to health insurance?
Adding the child estimated at $300 to $400 monthly premium. Judge firmly rules dad must pay child support today. It's strictly the law requiring financial responsibility, not punishment.
Do you know how much it'll cost you to put your son on health insurance?
I don't have an exact number, but I'm pretty sure anywhere between $300 $400
Okay.
a month.
All right. Is it possible that it could be cheaper than $300?
Once again, I'm not sure. I have to go through and find out there, but pretty standard there. I believe it's about $300 $400. I think it might be cheaper, but I'm not exactly sure.
Okay. All right.
He claims providing $250 to $500 monthly already in assistance. She strongly disputes, saying she's never once received any single payment exceeding $50 at a time.
So, Mr. Jackson, this is what we are going to do. We are going to place you on child support today. I mean, at the end of the day, the law is the law. You do have a responsibility to financially support your child any children that you may have. Your child is living with his aunt. She should receive some sort of financial support in caring for your son, just like the mother does. All right? You understand what I'm saying? So it's not to punish you or anything like that, but
Judge estimates around $2,000 in back pay owed, offering credits for proven supplies purchased and potential $200 toward upcoming health insurance premium costs.
she is entitled to receive some sort of support for taking care of your child. All right? Now, child support is, go ahead.
So all the cash apps and everything that I have here and all the text messages and everything, that means nothing, correct?
No, you haven't told me that. You haven't told me. I mean, I asked, how much have you been giving her?
Like I said, whenever she asks,
But what does that mean? Like, numerically, how does that look?
what, an extra 250 to 500?
A month?
Yeah, say that.
Okay.
Final precise calculation. $796 base monthly support plus $100 toward back pay repayment.
And the last time you were here, I believe you said your nephew had been with you, let me see, I have my notes here, 9 months at the time.
250, there's no way. 250 to 500, there's no way.
Okay.
He'll send like 20 bucks here, 30 bucks here, 40 bucks. I've never received a payment more than $50, ever.
Never?
So is it possible
sure?
that, excuse me.
No.
Are you sure?
Excuse
I'm
me.
sure.
I let you
Okay.
guys talk the first time. Now I'm talking.
Totaling an $896 monthly child support obligation starting immediately from Mr. Jackson.
So is it possible that the $250 to $500 is a total based on sending smaller amounts? Is that possible?
Sure.
Because she's saying she hasn't received that in a month.
And like I said, my electricity bill was $430
Once
a
again,
month.
that's not my responsibility.
It's not, but your child lives in my home.
Okay, you keep talking about your bills. You need to
Okay,
focus
well,
on my
let me
child,
just clear
okay?
this up. The bills don't matter, okay? I mean, I get what you're saying. I
Yes.
understand. The child lives there.
Sarcastic thanks fly. My nephew thanks you too. Judge calmly reminds both parties this amount is based solely on income guidelines, not intended as any punishment.
There
It was
are
just,
things that
you
you
know.
have to pay for. I get it.
I was just saying.
His child support is not going to be paid based on your electricity
Absolutely.
bill, your gas bill, any of those
But
bills
he wants
that you
to
brought
sit
today.
here and say $250 to $500. That's probably been in a year. And what I was just trying
Come
to
on
say
now.
is, come on, I mean, come on. $500
Come
in
on
a
now.
year, that's
Come
not
on now.
much.
Well, she did ask for back child
Come on.
support too, so that's the reason that I asked what it was that you had paid her.
You can take $500 off. Fine.
$500 off
From
the
the
back
back-
pay.
yeah.
Judge stresses household bills won't dictate support amount. Limited credits given only for verifiable prior payments and confirmed insurance premiums. Nothing more speculative.
I'll
Okay,
give him
now
that.
you do understand that back pay starts
give
from the day that you filed, right? She hasn't filed, it's been fairly recent since she filed. So taking $500 off, that'll probably put you around $2,000 in back pay. And you can pay that back at $100 a month, okay? So this is what we're going to do. What I'll do is give you credit. I can give you $200 credit for health insurance.
Back pay adjusted downward with credits. Repayable at $100 monthly. Entire support order strictly follows state guidelines based on proven income and circumstances.
Now, if your health insurance ends up being more than that, I can't just say, okay, I'll give you credit for $300 or even more than that without seeing what the actual health insurance premium is going to look like for your son only. So I give you credit for $200, okay?
Okay.
All right, so if I do that with your gross, that brings your gross to $4,800, which means your net is $3,979.47.
Gross income credited down to $4,800 monthly equivalent. Net income precisely calculated at $3,979.47 to apply accurate percentage formula for child support determination.
And you said you have one child, correct?
Have one, expecting one.
Okay, so you have one child that's already here.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So that is $3,979.47. That's 20%, $795.89. We'll round it up to $796, plus $100 a month for the back pay that you owe. That makes your monthly child support obligation $896 a month. All right?
Thank you, Your
That's
Honor.
ridiculous.
You're
But
welcome.
Thank
okay.
you, Your Honor.
One existing child confirmed, another expected soon. 20% of net income totals $795.89, officially rounded up to $796 base monthly child support payment.
Do you all, I mean,
And
it's
my
based on
nephew's
a
gonna
number.
thank you too. My
Is-
nephew thanks you too.
Okay,
And he'll
that's
thank
great.
you too.
No, your bills, thank you. That's what it is.
Okay, the two of you
Whatever.
hush, thanks. All right, so, as I stated, it's not a punishment or anything like that. It is strictly based on what your income is. Now, if you guys can work together and you decide you want to do something different, you get an agreement or something like that, I would happily entertain it. But until then, this is where we're at today, all right?
The combined total reaches $896 monthly, including back pay. Judge notes future modifications possible if both parties reach and present a mutual agreement outside guidelines.
Do you have any questions, Mr. Jackson?
I bet he don't. My apologies.
Money hungry, like I said. No, I'm good. I got other priorities right now, so
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for showing up for court, at
most
least.
definitely.
Other
Thank you.
priorities than his son.
Miss
Other
Allen,
priorities
your
other than
only
his son.
That's not your
priority,
business.
you have two
You want your bills
priorities.
paid,
The
right?
first priority is for you to make the request as you did, and the second one is to hush.
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right?
You're
Anything
up.
further?
No, ma'am.
Okay, well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jackson mutters about money-hungry motives and other priorities. Miss Allen sharply retorts, "Hush," as the judge dismisses the tense, drama-filled child support case. And that's the dramatic close of Case 1. Now, buckle up for Case 2's courtroom chaos. Case 2, she made six figures and paid nothing until the judge stepped in.
Mr. Williams, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, I've been with the defendant for about 10 years now.
Okay.
We had children probably around my years, about 19, 20.
Okay,
And,
how old are they?
They're 8 and 5.
All right.
And right now, I'm an artist, Your Honor. That's how I met her. She was stripping.
I'm
And-
an exotic
She
dancer.
was stripping, Your Honor.
I'm an exotic
And that's how I met her. They was playing me in the club. Because I'm an artist, like I said, Your Honor.
Oh,
And
you
she's
were.
the one slowing me down.
Mr. Williams brings suit against his ex after 10 years together and 2 children. They met through her exotic dancing while he performed. Now she allegedly slows his career progress.
With the children.
Okay.
And so, like I said, we've been together for about 10 years now. We got an 8 and a 5-year-old, and she's never there to take care of them.
I'm there for my
I can't
kids.
even do what I
Excuse me, ma'am. Let him speak,
I-
and then I can assure you I'll get over to you. And do me a favor, you're making me dizzy, rocking back and forth. Yeah, just, I know you're probably nervous. Just, you know, everybody nervous when they come to court.
Yes, ma'am.
And you
Yeah.
probably nervous looking at me. So it's okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Children are 8 and 5 years old. He claims she's rarely present for parenting duties while he handles everything alone as the primary caregiver daily.
So children are 8 and 5.
Yes, ma'am.
She was working as an exotic dancer. You're an artist. You all live together.
We used to.
Yes.
All
not
right.
anymore.
So hold on.
Sorry.
How long ago did you all stop living together?
We stopped living together about, I want to say, 3 years ago.
All right. And where do the children live currently?
With me.
And they've been living with you for the past 3 years?
They've been living with
okay.
me. She comes at 2 times of the week, take them to the park. She's taking them to get a kid's meal, but I'm the one that's got to deal with the harassment because
I got to do what I got to do.
The couple separated 3 years ago. Kids have lived full-time with him since. She only takes them twice weekly for simple park visits and kids' meals.
What?
Ma'am, what is it with today? Everybody want to interrupt each other.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it. It's that simple.
I got you, Your Honor.
She's coming in with a kid's meal, Your Honor, on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm doing the bond for my daughter on Thursday.
Okay.
You know, and getting them ready for school on Friday. And so that's what the problem is. Like I said, we just can't even stay together no more. And that's why I brought her to the court.
Okay, so you're asking for child support, health insurance. What health insurance do you have for the children?
Judge repeatedly halts interruptions from both sides. He seeks formal child support order and health insurance coverage. Currently, the children rely solely on Medicaid benefits.
I don't have any health insurance right now, Your Honor.
Okay, so are they on Medicaid?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to Mom?
Well, the kids are getting harassed in school right now.
Why are they being harassed?
Because she's stripping, Your Honor, and everybody knows it.
Okay, we're going to use exotic dancer because that's what she said her profession
Thank
is.
you, Your Honor.
And I think out of respect, you should refer to it as what she calls it, okay? It's her career, it's what she does. So that's what we're going to refer to it as, okay?
Children face school harassment over Mom's profession. Judge strictly enforces respectful terminology, exotic dancer only, rejecting any derogatory or disrespectful alternative labels used.
Yes,
So
Your
the
Honor.
children are being made fun of at school because of what Mom does for a living.
Yes.
Okay, she was doing it when you met her, right?
Yes, she was. Like I said, they was playing me in the club. And she's slowing me down, Your Honor.
How's she slowing you down? What you mean by that?
She's slowing me down because she's not taking care of the kids. She's popping
how
in and
does-
out.
But how does that slow you down exactly?
It's slowing me down because I had a career, Your Honor.
Oh,
and
I
gotta
see what you're saying.
I love barbering.
Okay.
But they gonna learn how to barber with me because they up there with me all the time. I
Okay.
need some.
She was already exotic dancing when they met in the club. Now it hinders his barber career growth. Kids stay at shop. He desperately needs her financial help.
help. And that's why we're here, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and they go to school during the day, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But on the weekends, they're with you at the barbershop.
Right, she gets them on Tuesday and Wednesday when she's off, but that's not enough.
Just Tuesday and Wednesday?
Just Tuesday and Wednesday.
They don't spend a night or anything like that?
Kids Meal and Park.
Are
Okay.
you sick?
Kids Meal Park.
That's what you're
And
going to
back
Excuse
home.
me. No, that's not what we're doing. You're not going to interrupt anymore.
If I'm lying, let them know if I'm lying.
You're not going to interrupt anymore. That's what we're not doing.
I
Okay?
apologize. I'm so sorry, Your Honor.
Stop apologizing.
School weekdays, barbershop weekends. She gets only Tuesdays and Wednesdays off, limited to meals and park. No overnights or extended meaningful custody time.
Because you keep doing it. Just don't do it. All right. Now,
You know I'm telling the truth, y'all.
is there anything else you want me to know about the facts of this case? Not necessarily what she thinks or anything like that, because that has nothing to do with what I have to do up here.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so I can move over to her. Now it's your turn.
Yes. Hello, Your Honor.
Hi.
Yes, so I am here, not really sure why, because I take very good care of our children.
Mom passionately defends her parenting. She takes excellent care of their children overall. The limited schedule was something they mutually agreed upon earlier.
Well, you do know why. He just said he wants some help. You slowing him down. He can't cut hair the way that he needs to and make the money he needs to because the children are always with him.
I mean, they're not always with him. I do get them on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. On my off days, that's something we agreed to because I am bringing
Well,
in.
hold on. Let me just clear something up. Those the only days you get them, right?
Well, like full time. I see my kids all the time, but on full time, from sun up to sundown, they're with me on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
How many
all
days in a
day.
week?
There's 7.
All right, so
However,
you see them too.
The judge emphasizes reality. She has only 2 full days weekly with kids. The remaining 5 days and nights are entirely with dad as primary custodian.
So 5 is majority of the time that they're with dad. So,
well, I go over
or
there and I check on
am I
them.
missing some days?
No, Your Honor, you're not. But I go over there and I check on them. But they do stay overnight with him on those other 5 days. I have them on the days that I'm fully off, and I can tend to them and get them the meals that they like and take them to the park. But I have to make money.
So he
and-
was telling the truth.
Well, not fully
Yeah.
the truth, because I mean, he's acting like I'm not there for him. He's complaining now. He didn't have any complaints whenever we got
just
together.
established you are not there.
She claims additional visits and check-ins, but kids overnight primarily with him. She provides necessities only during her brief, limited time caring for them.
They're with
She's
him
never
5
there, Your Honor.
days a week. Excuse
Never
me.
there.
Mr. Williams, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told her. No interruptions,
Thank
okay?
you, Your Honor.
No, you don't have to thank me because you've been doing it. So no, that's not what we're doing. It is not to taunt him. It is just to make sure I give him the same treatment that I gave you, okay? Now, he has not been dishonest thus far in what he said because you just confirmed it. You get him on your off days, which is 2 days a week. The other 5 days, they are with him. You do Happy Meals and park. He's taking them to school. He's feeding them. He's getting them dressed.
Judge affirms dad's statements as truthful. She just confirmed minimal involvement. He manages school routines, meals, clothing, daily care, and all essential responsibilities consistently.
For school, getting them dressed for.
you're-
Are they in any activities?
Yeah.
Yes, and
Okay.
After school, my younger daughter,
But-
she cheerleading.
But Your
Okay,
Honor,
are
I'm
you
the one-
taking them to
but
cheerleading?
I'm providing for them.
Okay.
He's not telling the
Okay,
financial
so
part.
let's talk about that then.
Yes.
How much money do you make?
I do very well.
That wasn't my
That's
question.
exactly what she told me.
Excuse me. That I
100
can't,
I'm
write
sorry,
down
I'm
very
sorry.
well on the child support order. I need to know how much you make in a dollar amount.
$180K a year.
$180K a year.
Yes.
How much of that $180,000 are you giving dad?
Revealed. She earns an impressive $180,000 annually as exotic dancer. Yet she provides 0 direct financial contributions or support payments to dad for the children.
Well, not necessarily giving that, but on my children, because I don't give it directly to him. I take care of my children.
Wait a minute, hold on. The kids are 8 and 5.
Right.
So you got to give it to him. So what are you giving him to provide for the kids?
Well, I wasn't giving him anything to provide for the kids. When I check on my kids, I do for my kids, and I buy my kids
What
stuff.
does that mean?
That means like I provide things for them. I do when they're in my care. That's when I provide for them. But
2 days a week in your care, right?
She buys items exclusively when children are with her, strongly refuses giving any hard-earned money directly to him for ongoing child care expenses.
Full
We've
time.
established that.
Yes.
So,
So-
what do you do beyond that?
But I can't imagine giving this man any amount of money that I work hard for, and he talking about this stripper, this and that. I'm an exotic dancer, but he didn't have that problem when we got together. And the years that we were together, he wasn't complaining then. But as regarding my children, I take very good care of them. I just can't imagine the hard work that I do. That's why my knee is messed up now, because I had an injury at work. And he knows that. And then he's begging for money. I take care of my children. My
He's
children have
not
no wants.
begging. He's not. He is not. He is not.
No financial complaints during relationship years. Now post-injury, she views his suit as desperate begging for money she solely worked hard to earn.
Begging. He is telling you to do what you should do anyway as a parent.
But you're
Your
not
Honor,
in
the
private,
part-
Your Honor.
Your Honor,
He's
the
trying
part-
to get back with me.
Here,
He does
1 second.
extra
Hold on,
stuff,
hold on.
like-
Shh. It doesn't matter. That has no bearing on child support. What he says to you, what he says about you, doesn't make any never mind to me. What you say about her, what y'all's conversations are, that has has nothing to do with child support,
Right,
okay?
Judge declares all personal relationship drama completely irrelevant here. Child support decisions focus exclusively on each parent's legal financial responsibility toward their children.
It's not a but. Let me ask you a question, because I don't want to derail this conversation in this case, because I have some more that I need to get to today. Now, if you're making $180,000 a year, why aren't these children on any type of health insurance?
Well, the profession that I have, there's no insurance offered, and I mean.
Well, it doesn't have to be. You're considered a independent contractor, right?
Right.
That means you can get private health insurance.
Well,
Did you know that?
I'm not really sure how to go about doing that.
Earning $180,000 yearly, yet no health insurance provided. She incorrectly assumed coverage could come through his independent barbershop business instead.
You can
But-
Google and say to the internet how to find private health insurance.
Right.
Trying to see where she get the
he has
180
his
from.
own barbershop, and through the barbershop, I figured he's complaining about I don't spend time
I
enough
have
with
to
him.
start doing
he
that.
can figure
I
that
wouldn't
part
have been
out.
doing
Okay,
that.
hold on.
Because I
Hold
can
on.
take my kids to the doctor, pay the copay out of cash, and be done. Like, insurance for what? I mean.
Well, child support for what? Because you're definitely getting ready to pay. How about
No,
that?
wait.
Yes, no,
But
it's
Your
not a
Honor,
way.
he didn't.
She handles doctor visits with cash payments only. Judge firmly warns her, with this income and custody setup, you're definitely paying child support now.
No,
Tell
ma'am. No, ma'am. You came here to waste my time. You did come here to waste my time. You make $180,000 a year, and you have not been doing what you need to be doing for these children. You don't pay for cheerleading. You pay for Happy Meals, and
But
I can't even say
he's
you pay for
acting
the
like
park
he
because
is
the
a-
park is
come
free.
from?
Your Honor, I just want to say, and he's talking about my kids being teased at school and all of that. No, he's the one being teased. He's the one that is brainwashing them to believe this stuff and want to turn my kids against me.
Judge criticizes wasting court time severely. Mere Happy Meals and free park outings fall far short of fulfilling proper parental financial support obligations.
Because I don't want to be with him any longer. That's the ultimate problem. That's why we're here. Because before this, Mr. Williams didn't have any problems with me financially, taking care of my kids, providing.
Your Honor, this
Baby,
is
I'ma
exactly
support
why
you,
we're not
and
staying
you go
together.
do what you need to go do those 2 days a week. That was our agreement. Now you want to bash me and make it seem like I'm not there for our children?
2
How
days
dare
out of the
you?
week, Your Honor.
No, it's not 2 days.
2 days
It's
out
not
of the
two-
week, and
but
she
can you
yelling
tell-
full time.
Okay, but what about that day you had an appointment and I had to watch them?
What about the day you left the kids at the house to go out with your
I would
friends?
never. You know what? See, you always bringing up old stuff.
She accuses him of deliberately brainwashing and turning their children against her simply because she chose to end their romantic relationship permanently.
You know, you always you're on, at the end of the day, I make very good money. I do very well, and he wasn't complaining then, and now he wants to complain now, and then I just don't know what to tell him, you know? But our kids is not an issue. They love me dearly. Please tell Your Honor, please tell her that how much the
Your
kids
Honor, I don't
love
have to
me. They talk
brainwash
about
them.
me.
I don't have to
in a good
brainwash them.
way.
They already know.
No. They
'Cause they
talk
getting
about
it
me
in
in a
school.
good way. They love their mother dearly because I'm there for them. What memories are you making with them? Do they
Okay,
tell you?
He denies any brainwashing tactics whatsoever. Kids naturally love mom because he's the reliable, consistent daily parent creating positive memories with them.
They
Hold
act
on,
at the
let me-
park.
hold on.
They love the park.
Here's the memory we're getting ready to make because I made my ruling. You have capped out, according to Texas guidelines, your gross is $9,200 a month. Child support is set at $2,300. You're gonna do
Thank
a
you, Your Honor.
reimbursement to Medicaid for $276, making your monthly child support payment $2,576.
That's how much you gotta pay.
No, that's how
Nah.
much you gotta pay.
Final ruling delivered. Maximum Texas guidelines applied. $2,300 base support plus $276 Medicaid reimbursement. totaling $2,576 monthly payment she must make to him.
Thank you, Your
The
Honor.
children live with him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't see the celebration.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. What happened to the celebration? Because you're the one that's paying that $2,576. The children live with him. He should not pay you anything.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I said I made my ruling, so I really don't have to hear anything further. Did you have any questions about that number?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, the both of you are dismissed.
Ooh, you wait till we get back. I am not even.
High-earning mom must pay dad. No questions from either shock party. Judge dismisses case amid lingering tension and muttered threats outside. Thanks for tuning into Judge Zone. Smash that like button, subscribe for more raw courtroom action, and we'll see you next time for Justice Unleashed.